gonna be like, hey, that's a bitch ass lion. And that nigga gonna jump on that nigga, gonna show his dominance. This is what's going on today. We done let society domesticate us from our natural state to where now these niggas out there claiming like government and shit. These niggas are the ones who are the so-called alphas now. Cause we done bitched up and let them treat us any kind. And now when it's time to eat, nigga, or when it's time to bully somebody, guess who they bullying? Yeah, you don't see them bullying no motherfucking Jews. You don't see them bullying those Semites, nigga. They bullying everybody po. Don't matter what race you is, nigga. If you po, you a bitch. Wanna know why? Cause the way that they got rich was bitching niggas. And that's why you a po. That's why you po. That's why they treat you like you a punk or you a bitch. Cause the only way they was able to get the money was the bitch niggas. Only way that they was able to be the richest niggas is cause they was bitching niggas. They said, oh, you got gold in your land? Well, bitch ass nigga, that's my gold now. And I'ma turn it into gold coins. And you ain't gonna do shit about it. And in fact, what they do, yep, we agree, gold coins. They agree with them. And what's the saying? You can't beat them, join them. Not me, nigga. Even if I can't beat you, I'm still gonna keep fighting. I don't give a damn if you show me, nigga, I can whoop your ass with my pinky. I'ma keep fighting. I'm just never gonna join. But what happened was the leaders of the old past said fuck it and joined them niggas. Some leaders fought and the rest of the leaders sold us out. They said, no, man, money. When they know for a fact it's hungry for money. But they don't care about that. The niggas in charge don't give a fuck about that. All they care about is getting over on you and changing your mind. Because eventually what's going to happen is if you can allow certain things to happen in society, like treating the homeless like crap, treating the important roles in workforce like crap, eventually you'll be willing to treat most important shit like crap. All right, man. You'll start allowing them to treat important shit like crap. So when it comes to the trees, you won't care if they say let's chop them all down. When it comes to the oceans, you don't care if they say let's fuck them up. When it comes to the rivers and the lakes and the water, you don't care if they say let's put fluoride and shit in it. Why? Because over time they slowly but surely brought in these certain aspects of society that naturally you would have disagreed with. A nigga cooking your food in your village, ain't nobody gonna talk junk about him because we all eating from this nigga. Why would you talk junk about the nigga cooking your food? He could spit in your shit. See what I'm saying? This nigga can poison your shit. So if anybody, nigga, you'll make sure you respect him. Out of all the people you respect, he would be one of them. Or the nigga that's washing your dishes, that your food getting sat on. You will respect these specific roles. See what I'm saying? A nigga that went to war to fight for your country. You would respect this shit. But they have conditioned society to disrespect it. And these are some of the most prominent and important roles in the village. The nigga who protecting the village, the nigga who feeding the village, the niggas who's cleaning the village. These are the important people. The important niggas ain't the niggas who goddamn politicians talking about shit. Making up rules, so now like maybe making up rules is important, but the politicians who make up the bullshit, like, you know what I'm saying? But if they can inch their way in by implanting certain mindsets to treat these people like crap, these people ain't that important mentally, then by the time it transcends that thought, it won't just be only about people. It'll be about nature. It'll be about the tree, like I said, the trees, the air, the water. And this is what I mean about, are the homeless people lazy? Because it's not just about homeless people, although that was the start of my thought process. It's really about the important people that they would deem as lazy or bums, or, you know what I'm saying? Certain jobs they just don't care about. If you not no entrepreneur, multi-millionaire, da-da-da-da-da, nigga, you a lazy bum, or da-da-da. They treat you a certain type, they give you a whole demographic. But the truth is, you probably one of the most important people. You're one of the most important people. If this world was like a village, and you treat the nigga who washing your plates off and the one who making your food like crap, if they get bitter, they can poison you. If these people were evil, they could do you dirty. And you know how many McDonald's are across the world? How many people get talked junk of because they flipping burgers at McDonald's? McDonald's would have a whole motherfucking sick bay of their own. But this is how you eventually maneuver a society to not care about themselves. Because if you don't care about them being in that position, and you'll agree with talking junk, or you won't talk out against it, you would just let it happen, then that means whatever get disrespected in your nature, you probably not gonna care. Like vaccines. They'll tell you your immune system ain't that important. See what I'm saying? So the important shit in society is getting ostracized. So much so that when it goes so deep, they'll literally show you that they don't care that much about nothing. You just gotta allow them to open the door. See, what I'm telling you is that these so-called elites, or whoever you want to call them, whatever, these people are against nature, y'all. I've been telling y'all that for a long time now. These so-called elites, or whoever controlling shit, that be social engineering, that's in control of most of these type of things, they are against nature. They not against men, they not against women, they not against penis, they not against vagina, they against nature. Period. Period, point blank. And all things that are encompassed in that word nature, that's what they against. Natural women, natural men. Period. Period. Period, point motherfucking blank. And this is why they got certain psychological operations that will continue to divide the people, like having people fight over whether or not they DNA or they blood types the same or compatible with certain parts of nature. A lizard is not as compatible with the ocean as a shark. But the shark cannot come up with an argument saying that, lizard, you ain't real because you don't live in water like me. You're not compatible with the waves in the ocean. That's stupid. And that would have nature bumping up against each other. You know how diverse nature is? Everything would be saying that to each other. You don't do what I do, so you ain't natural. But you ain't natural because you don't do what I do. And it'll just be a whole division, a whole war of nature just making stupid ass arguments on why you ain't like me. Because we're diverse. Because whoever created us, whatever created us, made sure that none of us get to be exactly the same. That's what that is about. That's what that's about. That's what it's about. And with that understanding, when people recognize that right there, they want to, first thing to do is they got to they want to make the one world government. Did we forget they was trying to do a one world government? Because what happens with a one world government, and we know that government is to govern the mind. We know that means they want everybody on a one track mind. They want everybody on a one track mind. And that's to say fuck nature. And how do you say fuck nature on every level? This is what I've been trying to teach y'all for so long. All of the ways that they say fuck nature in their science, and their math, and their whatever. I've been trying to expose that for y'all. When it come down to not melanin, but Anunnakis and shit. When it come down to motherfucking, you know what I'm saying? They're basically will disregard the power or intelligence of nature to give it to aliens, to give it to some unnatural occurrence. And then when something unnatural occur, that we know, us natural beings know that's not unnatural, they will attribute it to nature. Like COVID. Hey man, they finna cut my live off. Everybody come on back. We finna go deep. We finna go in. Come on back, everybody. They finna cut the live off. But like I'm saying, to infinity, to infinity. The axis, but why? Now, me personally, I can speculate on all the different reasons of why, but the most part is, nigga, I'm not the one doing it. I couldn't tell you why they doing it. But I can try to speculate and come up with my own thoughts. But hey, I don't really give a fuck why they doing it. I just care that they doing it.
I know why.
But we ain't gonna go that deep into why. The reason why I say that is because it don't even matter why. We can tell whatever the outcome gonna be is why. Shit, if all the natural beings on this motherfucker need nature, then that's a part of why. Cause nigga, fuck nature, meaning fuck you, meaning fuck all the processes that nature come with, and all the power that nature may have with it inside of it built in. They saying nigga, fuck all of that, nigga. Hey, fuck that, nigga. I'ma do what I wanna do with this shit.
Where you think natural come from? Nature. That whole word, natural, nature, same thing. So anything that's
That's right.
natural, which is anything that's on this earth, is natural, which will be nature. Things
And
that
they would
come from
exactly.
out of this earth, which is Saturn's vibration frequency, is
But
unnatural.
hold on, because I ain't trying to go. I don't want you to go too far off into something else, and we might
Yeah,
jump onto that topic. But
nah, yeah, I get it.
yeah, no, that's a fact, bro. Everything that yeah, and that's what they targeting. Everything natural. See, and that don't just mean like organic substances and foods and
That's you, yeah.
locations. It also means natural ways of thinking. So maybe if I would have told you something crazy, your first natural reaction would have been to not believe it. But they have been saying fuck nature so well and so much that when that now approaches you and something crazy is being said, now you in an unnatural response. Now it's oh wait, that makes sense, or oh wait, yeah, that's true, and it becomes an unnatural. We're gonna eventually get into an unnatural world, and that's where we at right now. But before we talk about the unnatural world and all of that, I want to point out certain things that people may not recognize off first sight. You might not what's an example that when you go through this world or go through Babylon, through America, one of the things that seems normal but it's actually a big fuck you to nature.
Whenever we can't come together as people, and then that one motherfucking person always gotta be saying, "Oh, I'm better than you," or "I know more knowledge." That's a unnatural way of thinking. Like, nigga, that's what our problem is as people. You know what I'm saying? I don't
I
fuck
mean,
with
but
that.
you ain't gotta only pinpoint unnatural ways of thinking. You can say anything. That's why I say, what's one of your examples that there? It might be something we do normally in the U.S. or wherever across the
Um,
globe, but
every time
it's a
we
big fuck you to nature, though.
every time we drill oil and we're drilling, oil is the blood of the earth. So every time we do them drills and shit, and then we don't hear too much about the oil spills, but that's still happening on the earth, on the in the ocean.
Right.
It's not like that you made, and it could grow back to its natural like state without you fucking with it. Then it's not. Then that's what you're talking about. That shit is like not good. You know what I'm saying? But it's good in your sense, but it's not really good for Mother Nature. Hold on.
Facts, facts, bro. And that's one of the things. Let's. I'm gonna point out something. What's another example? Everybody in the chat, if you got any examples, if anybody in the chat got an example of something that we do every day, but it's really a big fuck you to nature. Oh shit. Yeah, family. If y'all got an example of something we may be used to doing every single day in America or in the world, period. But it's actually a big no-no. It's actually a big fuck you to nature. One of my examples would be going to work 9 to 5, or not specifically 9 to 5, because I mean you would go to your garden every day. So I wouldn't say not working, but more so of working for money. Facts, divinely got it. Paying rent to live in a home. Facts, facts. Paying for water, putting fluoride in the fucking water. Like, yeah, we got a bunch of things that we do that's a big fuck you to nature. Putting
All that
motherfucking
shit is
weave in our
like
head.
living in the Anglo-Saxon society. That's what you're talking about. Like living in an
Fact,
Anglo-Saxon society where they control your state of being and controlling your circadian rhythm. That's just a big fuck you. But like I said, like we don't want to get like you don't want to get like too scientific with the wordplay. But like this is exactly why you know um I can't say, you know what, I really can't say fuck you to the Anglo-Saxon society, because there's some niggas that really need this shit, man. Like there's some niggas that
That
really
is
need to
true,
be in
bro.
this bitch, to be fucked up, because like they done fucked up in their past life, they done fucked up in this lifetime, and so yeah, they need to be fucking controlled. Like yeah, like sometimes this shit it works both ways, bro. Like that's why there's no such thing as evil in this world, because sometimes people just need to be fucked up. You know what I mean? Because
I
they'll
would
never
say
get
this
it.
though. I would say this. I would say there is a such thing as evil, but sometimes it's a necessary evil.
Yeah, facts, facts. You right, you right.
And I'm gonna put it like this. I'm gonna put it like this, cause I agree with you. I can't. I'm gonna say fuck the Anglo-Saxon or whoever. I'm gonna say fuck them, but I'm gonna also say thank you,
Yeah,
because
facts.
on one hand you did fuck up majority of the people in the world in souls, but on the other hand we probably wouldn't have been as grateful if we was just only born into it and raised into it and we were introduced to other things. We would have been like the natives back in the day when the pilgrims came. Yeah, we had our way of life, but we wanted to do something new. We wanted to do something different. We didn't
Yeah.
realize that we was taking this shit for granted.
Like it reminded me today how crazy when I got on this, and fuck it, man. I'm gonna just start calling people name out, because people are retarded and they need
Oh,
to
they
get their
is out.
name. All right, right. So this nigga Chainbreaker, right? I think niggas basically like done got to their head. Like I don't know what it is, man, but mind you, bro, like we understand there's a lot of shit going on about, in the world today, with deaths, a lot of deaths being rampant, you know what I'm saying? But it's just like, how can I say this shit, man? It's more of niggas are lost to the point where they can't even like function on themselves. You feel me? They like to siphon other people's energy and make a joke out of it. You know what I'm saying? You can't do that. You know what I'm saying? Because when you understand the law of reciprocation, you reap what you sow. So whenever you motherfucking laughing and you joking and you thinking it's a game, you know what I'm saying, with other people's knowledge, especially this Gnostic shit, the real world Gnostic shit, oh yeah, it's gonna come and bite your ass right real quick fast. You know what I'm saying? So you using all this knowledge that you heard on the internet, and you making fun of people that actually know what's good with it. Oh god, it comes right back and bites you right in your ass. You know what I'm saying? And then on top of that, you will not get any followers. So it's just like you doing this shit for no reason. And this is why I say it. You know what I'm saying? Like, and this is why I say this. I say this. You have to really walk the way you talk. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta really walk the way you talk. When you come and you talk all this Gnostic shit and you gonna save the world, you gonna be a superhero, then be a fucking real superhero. Understand you do it by your actions. You don't do it by the way of fucking talking. You get what I'm saying? You don't do none of that. And this is why the Anglo-Saxons is controlling all our fucking, we don't even know our fucking names, man. We don't even know what the fuck we are. We just know we're melanated. That's it. That's it. That's all it is. And like, and then people always say, man, it's not a white or black thing. Then what the fuck is it then? Shit. If they said fuck
Rich
you,
and poor.
yeah, and it's not like that. And it's not about a color thing. But if they say fuck you, are you gonna turn around and say, like, damn, I love you? No. You're gonna say fuck you back. You get what I'm
But
saying?
but you gotta sometimes transcend. When a
Yeah.
nigga say fuck you, you gotta say I love you, my nigga.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, that too. But it's
Ain't no
hard as
beef.
fuck
You gotta
nowadays,
say, bro,
bro.
ain't no. Yeah, I know it is. I know it is. Because we humans, bro, and ain't nobody
Hmm.
perfect. It's gonna be a
Yeah.
time where you. It's gonna be a time where you get so good at saying I love you back, but then you gonna still slip up and end up responding saying fuck you back one time.
Yeah.
Cause we humans, bro, and it's fine. But to make better progress is to say I love you back.
But
Even
think
though
about
you saying fuck me, man, I gotta say I love you because my power gonna be my love gonna overpower your hate.
Think about Malcolm X though. You think about what he was talking about. You know what I'm saying? Think about everything that he said. You feel me? And think about everything he did, and how he understood that it wasn't just, you know what I'm saying. He said the worst mistake that he ever did was to join the Brothers of Islam off rip. He said that was the worst mistake that he ever did. And
That's a
then,
fact.
you know what I'm saying? Like,
But
this is the problem.
he also still
Yeah, we
said
show
he
love. We show
appreciated
love, yeah.
joining.
Yeah, we show love, but we also understand what the wrongdoing is, and we don't like
Fact.
say, yo, what the fuck, it y'all niggas doing wrong over there. You know what I'm saying? Y'all, and we see the shit, and we won't let the shit just no. We gonna call that shit the fuck out. You know what I'm
Fact.
saying? We gonna call it out, and we gonna tell them like, yo, you doing wrong. It's up to you to change that shit. I'm not gonna beat you upside the head if you don't change, but I'm
But
gonna make
but
sure
that's
my people
but
know
this
that
is
you
why
fucked up.
but but this is why I do lives, bro. Because I used to want to I actually used to want to put the same vibe and message that I got in music. I wanted to change the world, but first I wanted to do it because I was very deep into rapping and music and shit. So I
Yeah,
wanted to come out being a musician who was trying to change the world. But I recognized as I got into conspiracy, man, you ain't gonna be able to change shit being a musician.
my boy. I'm about to go.
But the reason why I say that is because the shit that we doing now, we're trying to be we're trying to be the change that we wish to see. And then we're trying to incorporate our teaching to influence motherfuckers to be like this. You don't gotta be on the same knowledge we on. But it's to use your mind, it's to think for yourself. It's to not just accept shit blindly. Because that's what this society have done for too long. We've been accepting taxes blindly. We've been accepting certain sciences blindly, accepting certain motherfucking policies given by the government blindly. We don't have enough politicians and artists and musicians and whoever, celebrities that is teaching you to think on your own and be independent thinkers because they are a part of the system that don't want you to think on your own. This is why most of the time we beefing with celebrities because we know that they sold out to be a part of the blockchain,
Yeah,
and
fact.
they and it's not just that they sold out to be a part of it, but they know better now that they in it, and they continue to promote that mindset.
Yeah, and
They don't seem to have sympathy for the homeless people like I just did on my live.
yeah.
They'll, matter of
Oh
fact, they'll
nah.
talk shit about you. They'll be like, nigga, you a broke ass. You ain't got nowhere to stay. You sleeping in your car. They'll talk down on you. And then they'll go and flip it and say, nigga, and cause of that, nigga, I'll take your bitch. I'll fuck your bitch. And she gonna goddamn come to me. I'm gonna buy her Birkin bags, nigga. I'm gonna pay her rent. I'm gonna let her, like, yeah, they make sure that niggas do not like that. And
That's
because
what
of
I'm
that,
telling you.
go
Yeah,
ahead.
that's what I'm telling you. And that's because we're so indoctrinated. You know what I'm saying? Like they don't understand that. When you live in like you're living whenever you're homeless, it's not even there's no such thing as homelessness. It's called nomad. Like you're a nomad. You just travel. You get what I'm saying? Like really, nobody owns fucking homes. You get what I'm saying? Like really, like it's the
That's a
government.
fact.
You know what I'm saying? Is this home that you're living in?
That's a fact. That's a fact. But I don't want to get too far into that. But we can use that to stay on topic. The homes that we are living in, um, that's another way to promote this war on nature. That's another way to say fuck nature. How is it that building a home now this conspiracy nigga GodTheHueman on Instagram just be saying shit. Nigga, how the fuck is making a home saying fuck nature? Well, I'm gonna give you my reason why I say that. I say that because it's the style that you choose to build it in. It's the material you choose to use. It's the shapes and sizes that you know what I'm saying? It's it's not that you choosing to make sure you got somewhere to live. Sound like somebody fighting. Okay, I'm being nosy. But yeah, no. I agree with you, Pretty Lotus. I agree. Only problem with the homeless is that they don't have the mindset to progress. because now they have no obligation to society, but they never go past. They never transcend it, and they don't jump into the fact of now they can make their own. They can make their own structures. Excuse me. Let me say this. It's so much land and shit that homeless niggas be living on, but society and government and laws, they have bitched us because all the land on the highways and all the motherfucking forests ain't nobody on. All they do is put a no trespassing sign and we don't go touch it. The homeless niggas will barely go live in the woods. Before they live in the woods, they'll live under a highway bridge where everybody can see you. But not in the woods where you got shelter there. You get the blockage from society and from certain weather. Like, nah, because their mindset is stuck. Their Babylon, Babylon has infiltrated them. So their mind doesn't say, let's go live off the land now. Let's go build our own structures. Let's go be independent from society. Nope. They're trying to find a way back in. They trying to find a way to get a house, get a car, get money, get this, get that. They trying to find their way in again. They were able to opt out of Babylon. Meanwhile, we trying to work out of it. We trying to bust our ass and save money and eventually buy some land and buy this and homestead and da-da. But they literally was able to get out of the system. But their minds have been conditioned to need the system. So they winning. But they gotta transcend their mind. They gotta transcend their mind. And they say the one that do build camps, they burn it down. What's up with you, SX Reiki? So this what I mean. That society, modern mindset is not only to go against and say fuck nature, but it's to do as much destruction as it can. But it don't want to just automatically render you useless. It wants to destroy you slowly and very slowly. So it don't just say bow and kill you, but it will knock you down and help you up and knock you down and help you up and knock you, and it'll keep on knocking you until you just ain't got no more fight in you. And now you get into the position of being a homeless person and you damn near ain't got no more fight for society. And somehow you get to find your way getting pulled back in, and everybody who don't even know consciously that they're helping the system beat you up, knock you down. But when they walk past you, they be like, man, get out my face, man, you ain't getting no money from me. And they'll treat you like crap. They'll do all of this shit because they don't know that they're sheep too, that they're brainwashed too.
But sometimes it's the drugs, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, that's true. That's true.
Drugs fucked out. And
but I spoke on that on my last live. I don't know if you've seen that part, but one of the parts is some of them already be drug addicts and they just end up selling all their shit for dope. But then some of them don't be drug addicts. They just kind of failed in society, and then the pressures made them lean to drugs to get away from reality. And then I pointed out how nature and how the world, I mean, not nature, but how the world and the medical system and the news and people to treat these people who trying to use drugs to get away from the pressures of society. And they'll talk junk about that. But the same medical industry literally uses drugs to get you off your depression, to get you off of the pressures of society. The medical system got drugs for that. But if you do smoke weed, you goddamn do motherfucking DMT, they're gonna act like that's something way worse than what they got. Is it skipping? Is it skipping? Hey, y'all, drop me some ones. Drop me some ones if y'all can hear me clear. And drop me some twos if it's skipping, cause Rozzy shit skipping.
My shit skipping because I keep on moving. But nah, like it's good now though. Like I can hear you. Just had to run and get some little
Yeah, they got him skipping,
a
y'all.
little bit.
Rozzy, you gotta try to turn your camera off or something. Maybe that'll help. Yeah, y'all. Drop me some ones if I'm
Passing
clear,
shit.
cause
Yeah, I'm
I don't
skipping.
know if I don't know if. Okay, now we got you. Yeah, try to turn your camera off and see if that'll help.
Yeah, that's
Maybe
definitely
that'll
yeah.
do something.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, yeah, it's a lot better. But nah, I definitely get you, man. But it's really like a drug addict thing. I feel like sometimes, but most times it's just type of situations because they do have like help. You know what I'm saying? Whenever you need it, like they got like shit like Salvation Army, Urban Ministry, like just different places where you can go to if you need help, like if you're homeless. So sometimes it could be more of a mental thing too. Like they probably been getting beat up and bashed all their life, and they just quiet and like, hold on a second.
That's a fact. That's a fact. And that's what I mean. That's what I mean. These people get done like that. These people getting done like that. And technically what I'm also pointing out is not only are the homeless people, some of them have prominent important positions in society and they just get ostracized and whatever. Maybe they, like I said, some people aren't as monetarily savvy as others. So because of that, we have no form of security base for that. We don't have a form of security for people who just can't operate as well as others in a monetary society. And because we don't
Yeah,
have security and no fallback, when they fall out the game, they fucked. And everybody else gonna keep them down. Nobody's gonna help pull them back up unless they got some type of beneficial skill for motherfuckers. And that's the problem.
yeah,
Everybody doesn't have to have this form of a
yeah,
skill. Nature, and this is what they do with nature, because nature can't keep up with modern man, because modern man is trying to do things that nature doesn't do or don't allow. So what modern man does is say, look, y'all, nature moved too slow. Nature can't keep up. Look at your body. It don't heal fast enough. When you get sick, look how long you be sick. And what they doing is they're using the same ideology that they use on homeless, that they use on the dishwashers and the janitors. They're using the same mindset as this is old shit. This is old news. This is broke down. This is lazy. This ain't modern. This ain't reliable. And boom, that allows people to carry that mindset of, okay, well, I agree, and we need to replace this type of shit. Meaning we don't need no more homeless motherfuckers. We can replace them with something else, with machines. We can replace them. We don't, you know what I'm, and these homeless people could have a prominent role in society, but the way that society is built, it doesn't allow people to be themselves. It allows people to do the thing that benefits them monetarily. It's people out here that don't give a fuck about their job. It's just the simple fact that it pay good. That's all they work it for. A motherfucker will have a whole career for 30 some plus years because of the money that they get. They don't give a fuck about the job though. And this is what happens in society where it's only ruled by the monetary gains. There's no more real value. All the real value is being sucked out of the thing so that the monetary value can be upheld and take place. This is why society is so shitty. This is why the rulers and the leaders we get are corrupted, because we're not going based off integrity. We're not trying to make sure our food is good based on the process of growth and fermentation and planting and the love that the farmer gives. We make sure our food is good based on the speed we can get it, how fast it can grow, how big it can grow fast, how and we basing our shit off a whole bunch of bullshit, a whole mindset that is against what nature does. Nature takes its time. If you get sick, yeah, you're gonna get a fever. Your body's gonna
Yeah.
overheat. You're gonna probably throw up. Maybe it's gonna be an ugly sight. But the body's doing this thing. Now, the best way to learn from that is to prevent it. People
Yeah.
take a lot of hold on. People take a lot of different measures, like technology and the medical industry and all of these different things. They take these measures because they decided to bypass the natural thing, the timing, or the natural. Like you supposed to keep your shit clean, like motherfucking circumcision. A lot of people say, "Man, I'm not religious. I didn't circumcise my child or myself for religion. I did it because it's easier to keep clean." See what I'm saying? It's this get rich quick scheme. It's the instant gratification, making a false profit off the people. Facts. It's the fact that a person would choose speed over quality. That's what it is. You would rather get a faster car than a car that's more safe. So now our cars are probably a little better in traversing the lands than the older cars speed wise. And even that ain't even all the way the truth. But we can say speed wise mainly because the older cars were heavier. They were more metal. They were, you know. But now we got this plexi plastic shit that whenever you thump it, nigga, your whole car shatters. You thump that motherfucker, nigga, you need to, your shit totaled now. But what I'm saying is this: the natural idea, even though we might have came out with the destructive car using gasoline and diesel engine and blah 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 blah, the idea and processes that it took to get to these things, they're trying to eliminate all of the natural shit. You can't think for yourself naturally, huh? You don't need to grow your own food naturally. What? You don't need to grow naturally. We got the puberty blockers and we got the puberty booster. We got the immune pseudo immune response vaccines. Yeah, people think vaccines are important, but that's another way of saying fuck nature. How is vaccines to say fuck nature? God the human, you just be saying shit, bro. Shut up. You a conspiracy ass nigga. No, this is what I'm telling you. The immune system creates the immune response that vaccines try to give you. But them being scientists and being oh so smart, they said, nigga, fuck that immune shit. Fuck all of that. Fuck your body being intelligent and learning. No, 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 no. We got technology. We got shit that we made in a lab that we can give you that will bypass all of that and give you what we say you need. And that's the trick. But they don't say it. They don't say it publicly. They won't say it in your face. They won't say, man, we ain't worried, but nigga, fuck your music. They won't say it like that. No, the way that they say it is, whatchamacallit, the immune system it won't be as powerful to fight this thing back. We got the vaccine because the vaccine is basically, we engineered it so that it would be stronger or it would be more intelligent or it will respond better or faster. But that's a lie. That's a lie. And this is everything that they've been doing for hundreds and damn near thousands of years. The technology they've been literally, they've been lying for so long because of the war on nature. And that's why I named it Part Infinity. Because the war on nature ain't gonna never stop unless nature whoop they motherfucking ass. And nature don't get armies of motherfuckers to fight. Nature fights like playing chess. Nature has this way of, when I see how you move or how you about to move, I'm gonna make some type of domino effect that when you step right there, it's basically, although you gonna be trying to step on me, it's a trap. It's gonna wrap around your ankle and fuck your ass up. That's how nature fight back. Oh, you making vaccines to bypass my immune system? Oh, you accepted the vaccine? Cool. No, 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 no. I'm gonna let you do your little vaccine thing. But just when you was thinking everything was fine and dandy, you're gonna start breaking down somehow and not gonna even be able to attribute to what it was. And the moment you figure out what it was, oh, them people you got it from was con artists. You can't sue them. This the type of shit you do. This the type of shit they do. They make cars, fabric, whatever the fuck. And when you wreck and your whole shit ball the fuck up and you die, can't nobody sue the car company for being a sucky ass material, for being a weak ass shit and taking off that metal shit or not making a better one. You can't. Oh, you drunk that water that we say had fluoride and now you got some problems going on? Oh well, you accepted it. You didn't fight us back. And that's how they move. This is how they can continue to say there's a war on. This is how they can continue to fight nature, and we will help them. We will ask them for a job in that department. We'll say, how do you motherfucking fly? Who flying them chemtrail planes? How much they pay? I fly it. This is what we do. I want to do the spaceship thing. I want to dig drills in the ground. And to the point where when we see the homeless man, we look at him like he's a homeless man. You a piece of shit, slave ass, crack-headed ass bum. We look at the cook like he dirty. Nigga, you coming out here trying to chit-chat and talk it up. Look at you. You look dirty. You sweaty. You stinking. I don't know. I'm not your friend. We start saying fuck nature too. We say, yeah, I'm trying to get that bag, but how you gonna get the bag if they not chopping down all the trees? So you gotta let them chop down trees if you want to get that bag. How many niggas, how much money is it for people to be millionaire, everybody to be millionaires and billionaires? They gotta chop down some more trees then. Give me all them trees, nigga. I'll make you a millionaire if you allow me to chop down 1,000,000 trees. This is how it's gonna go. I can get you a hamburger. You just gotta let me kill 1,000 cows. So I'ma say fuck nature. But if you want to benefit from me saying fuck nature, you gotta say fuck nature too. Now, any nigga that don't want to benefit from saying fuck nature, you a terrorist. You a conspiracy theorist. You a domestic terrorist. You're misleading the people. This how they do it. This how they do it. If you don't help them fight nature, you the enemy too. You nature. If you say, man, I'm on the side of nature, fuck abortion, fuck puberty blockers, fuck LGBT, fuck religion, fuck politics. You a threat. You a threat. But if you can connect all of that shit and still say fuck it, you're gonna be like me. Getting 7 views on motherfucking Instagram, can only go live for an hour. But with that being said, peace and love, y'all.